What's going on, guys? It's your boy Random Guy Kevin. This is Thoughts of a Random Guy. We talk about many things dealing with love, dating, and relationships, adulting, life's ups and downs, and the ever-evolving world of just being a human. Don't forget to check me out on all your favorite social media platforms at Random Guy Kev and my website at randomguykev.com. Today's topic is something about you're married now. Can a friend date your ex? And my co-host for this episode is
Cat.
Ricky Jams, I'm here.
and they're married. It's a married couple we're talking to right now. And I feel like I'm gonna ask this question to a number of my married friends to determine their responses on this, because when you're like not married and you're dealing with friends and your friend starts talking to somebody you used to date, it's like there's boundaries. There's like limits. Like, you're my friend. You know who I fucked with. Why are you fucking with them? I get it. You guys got closer, but at the same time, I feel like that's off limits because we are friends.
You're right.
I feel like we're friends. If we're friends, this is off limits. You shouldn't be talking to this person. You shouldn't be dealing with them. This and the third. But once you're married, who cares at this point? But you still do care, because it's like it's a friend. It's like a friend thing.
I don't know. It depends on the situation.
What's the situation?
If you live with the person,
Wait, why are you living with this person?
Their ex now. That's your ex. So now you live with that person. You know all the person's bad habits. You reflect on certain things you guys been through. Now, a good friend of yours now is dating that person. So now it's like, oh, why you didn't tell me this? Who told you to go talk to her?
I feel like if you're my friend, off the jump, you'd be like, yo, I'm talking to your ex now. Is it okay with you if I continue talking? Because I feel like feelings are getting caught up, and it might proceed somewhere further. I feel like you need some type of approval, especially if you consider that person like your boy, your homegirl, something like that. Because, that's my ex. Come on.
Yeah, but we're in a day and age now where people don't need hey, can I talk to this person? This type of stuff. They're gonna do whatever they want to do. At the end of the day, that's your ex for a reason.
Mm-hmm.
So they're gonna be like, you know what? If they met them at a club or something like that, anything could have happened. Or it could have been a situation where your friend met a girl and you started dealing with her and you didn't know that was your ex. And they was dealing for like a whole, let's say, 6 months. Like on some stuff. I don't want that person to know who I'm dealing with now. Then when I'm ready to come around with the person, then hey, So how would you feel about that then now? 6 months in.
I mean, my thing is, I feel like if we're friends, we know. I mean, me personally, I keep my social stuff secret from my friends until it becomes official.
Serious,
Yeah. And if it was one of those where it was like, okay, this shit didn't come, nothing came out of this, so like now it's like, all right, I moved on, and then all of a sudden you start talking to this person, and you guys are building a rapport, and something happens, and like you said, 6 months later, it's like, okay, I really see myself being with this girl, guys. I want to introduce you to her. Then it's like, damn, okay.
But in that scenario, 10 out of 10, a lot of your friends know your ex. They've seen your ex. They've seen you with them. So I don't feel like they can say like, "Oh no, I didn't know you were dating," unless it was like something that wasn't serious.
Yes.
If me and that person was serious, clearly you saw that person with me.
Okay, hold on. Imagine I have a friend now. That's my friend, but when I was with my ex, that person wasn't my friend. We wasn't as close. And we became close friends after the fact. That person didn't know that was my ex. And like, yo, I met someone new, we're taking it slow. What happens now?
I mean, in this situation, there's different scenarios.
Yeah, I mean, I think
It
at some
depends on
point, at some point you
situations.
introduce your friends to somebody you're talking to before you get the verification to be
Yeah,
like, all right, that's gonna be my person.
yeah, just to see like, yo, you bring them around, especially in our
Because
friend
if they
group.
don't if they don't mesh with your friend group, you be like,
I don't know too much.
I might enjoy your company, I might enjoy everything we do, but at the same time, you don't mesh with my people at all,
Yeah, I get it.
or you do mesh with my people.
Mhm.
And I think if they do mesh with your people, somebody in your friend group would be like, "Yo, that was my ex at one point." Da da da. You didn't know. I mean,
I mean, that
you,
happened to me though before. A girl that I was like super cool with, she know I was dating my ex at the time, and I found out through like other people that she was like trying to get at him, and I was like, that's kind of shady. And she tried to hide it. She didn't want me to know
so
that
she
was the case.
knew.
Yeah, she knew because she would give like she would say certain comments about me and him. Like she's like, oh, you with your guy, and certain stuff, and like, oh, y'all keep together and all that stuff. And then I found out that she tried to date him, and I was like,
But
we not friends.
I
Like,
feel
why
that
would you
I
do
feel
something
that
like that?
happens all the time. Like I know there's certain situations where I don't know, guys are different.
Yeah.
Certain guys are different.
Yeah.
There's certain guys where if, for example, just the person knew like, all right, that's his ex, and we used to have conversations like men are men. They're gonna have certain conversations like, yo, this situation with this person is like good, and sexually, it's sexually like that person is good. So now that person's gonna be very curious. Now they're gonna go look and try to get a piece of their own, and might end up falling in love with that person now. So now, like, you're stuck.
Well,
You
when I
know?
found out before the situation, at the time I wasn't with you. We were like just beginning to date, and then I found that out, and I was like, wow,
I mean, so
that's
you
not cute.
you were dating Ricky, and then you found out about the situation.
Yeah, at the time,
And how did that make you feel?
I was just kind of like, for me, it felt like, what was your intentions the whole time I was dating him? Did you feel some type of way about him at the time when I was dating him,
Well,
and you was just waiting for me to
kind of end it.
to try to pursue him?
Mm.
Like, what was the scenario in that case? And knowing the girl that she is, she's thirsty. So I felt like she was like, well, not a lot of fish in the sea that want me, so let me try this guy.
I feel like that's kind of weird. Like, okay, we're friends. My boy, I introduced my boy to my girl, but then like after a couple months, me and her don't work out, and then all of a sudden he sliding in her DMs and they talking and they chatting it up, and all of a sudden they going together, they going on dates and shit like that. And if you don't communicate that to me, I don't feel like we're friends. I don't feel like we're friends at all. You're not a real friend to me.
All right, I'm gonna give you a scenario, and this is a real scenario that happened, right? To a good friend of mine's. Now, that this person was around us for a very long time, and he was messing with this girl, and this girl would come around when we're all around playing music and of that nature, and
She knew y'all were friends.
she knew the guy was friends with the other guy. She knew that, and he definitely knew that. But how did he get a chance to go talk to her? And she fell into it because I guess he was having a kid with someone, and oh, you didn't tell me. But he knew, as my friend, my situation was going on. You go blackmail me to try to get the girl because you want her now. So what ended up happening? A couple of months later, where we went to an event. Who's sitting at the door at a table? She doesn't go out. What is she doing here?
Because she's with him.
Well, hold on. We're not going to know that yet. We circle around. We go by the bar. Go by the DJ set. Who walks to the table and brings her a drink? the guy.
The fun.
So now all the stuff comes out. How he ended up dealing with this girl? Oh, he ended up lying, basically, about the whole kid stuff, and that was a situation for him to come and say, "Hey, I'm having a kid. I didn't know. Whatever." But that was his chance to get the girl now and say, "You know what? I'm gonna throw him under the bus." He threw him under the bus
Just to get the girl.
just to get the girl.
That's wild.
And a lot of people still do that. You could be my friend and the situation, but just because she's probably a good looking female, if I hit it now, they're going to be on some stuff, I got his girl, I got his ex or whatever it is. But for you, if you don't have thick skin, you're going to feel some type of way.
But that's not nothing to brag about.
Yeah, I wouldn't brag about that.
But some
Weird.
people do it.
Weird energy.
People do it.
It's weird as shit. I mean, okay, so back to our initial topic. So, say, now you guys are married.
Mm-hmm.
Would you allow someone to date your ex? Like your best friend to date your ex? They know it's your ex. How would you feel about that?
I don't think any of my friends would date.
No, but
Just
what
saying if it did happen.
if it did happen? Like, how would you feel about it?
Just knowing the situation me and that person had, I don't think I would talk to that friend again.
That is true.
Because I just feel now it's.
Especially if you.
I wouldn't care.
Treated you.
I wouldn't care if you date the person, but just knowing the situation I had with that person, and if you're a friend of mine and you're consulting me and you're giving me advice
About this person.
just to turn around and go deal with the person just to get some crutches. It's like now it's like I feel away, not because you're dating her. I feel away because now I gotta question my friendship with you now.
Because you were giving me advice during this relationship.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You knew about this person.
That's where it boils down to.
Yeah.
I won't even be upset. Like, you can have a kid with this person, you can do whatever. Now, our friendship is tarnished. Because
Not only that, you also put other people in weird predicaments.
exactly.
So now everybody else looking at you side eye like, wait, why would you date someone that person or one of our friends went through mad shit with? And you're gonna bring that person around, especially if it was something that ended in bad terms.
Especially if you have like a friend circle like ours. If you bring somebody around, it's like that person used to fuck with that person, and now you're fucking with them, and you're bringing them around after you know their situation.
Yeah. Everybody's gonna start questioning you.
But now, that female has to have some thick skin to know to bring her ass around.
I mean, because she knows she fucked up.
She knows she fucked up.
She or him, either one of them, they know they fucked up.
Yep.
It doesn't make sense.
No one's gonna accept it.
So
Off the strength of
Part of the situation, what happened.
exactly.
So say this now, roles are reversed. Your friend that was in a relationship and then it ended, and that person started talking to you, want to get at you, and you feel the vibe is good, and it's like, damn, this could potentially be something. Do you block your blessings, or do you like pursue that, even though that was your friend's ex?
I would take the back seat.
Yeah, I don't think I would. That's not.
So even if you may feel that it might be a blessing, could be a blessing, but
Your conscience is gonna eat you up.
Especially if you have good morals.
Mm-hmm.
If you have good morals, you'd be like, this not it.
for me, I'm very big on loyalty.
Yeah.
Loyalty is very big for me, and we don't even have to talk every day. I was raised that way in the sense of the people that I grew up with. Loyalty is very, very big to me because, like I said, we don't have to talk every day for me to be loyal to you. If I know the situation, you understand? Certain things that is boundaries you don't cross. Regardless, it may be a good situation. It could be an amazing situation, but the outcome of a friendship And how do you move forward with people now looking at you? Now your friends are going to question you. All your other friends are going to
Yeah, I'm
question
gonna
you.
question the fuck out of you.
Yeah.
You know?
Like, I'm gonna question the.
Like, you ain't loyal. Especially Kevin. Kevin gonna be like,
Oh yeah.
don't talk to her anymore. Don't talk to him anymore. Both of them are bitches.
Yeah, but
They
now,
not part of the friend group. Don't invite
Listen,
them nowhere.
that
I ain't gonna
opens
be there. Another.
another conversation on other friends being able to talk to you about certain things now.
I mean, and y'all know me. Like, it's one thing. Like, people don't introduce me to people because of life.
Yo, what?
Because
Yo.
of the
People don't introduce me to people because of life.
and they know what type of person I am. I'm very straightforward. Like I don't like people like dealing with my friends. Kathy, you.
I can attest.
Okay, thank you. Because I ain't meet Ricky until like 2 years later. Till y'all was damn near buying a house, and I looked at your mom like, yo, what's good? And she tried to play it off like she ain't know. You're lying. You're lying. Don't lie to me.
I'm about to say, you didn't meet my mom to what, like a year? No, 3 months.
A few months.
Yeah, 3 months.
Yeah, I
Cause
mean,
you remember we went on vacation?
Oh, yeah.
Yo, I'm gonna tell you a story, right? You see how early we was talking about Disney, right?
yeah.
So I'm talking to her. She's getting ready to go to Disney. I'm like, all right, cool. I said I'm gonna pull up. I thought about it. I'm like,
He's like, who you with? Who went?
Who going?
Yeah, I was like, I'm with my family. And he was like,
I'm a
I don't know. Then I told him, I was like, no, pull up so they can meet you. He was like,
I'm
not like this.
I
Yeah.
said, she's like, yeah, you can sleep on the couch. Or they'll even give you a room. I'm like,
Yeah, he's like,
I feel like if
he's
I don't get a proper
skeptical.
introduction, I shouldn't be pulling up.
yeah.
That's how I feel.
I just felt that, you know what? I'm not gonna go.
And the crazy thing is, it's like I feel like as humans, we, depending on your friend group, you'll introduce people at a specific time. And I have friends that soon as they meet someone, they go on that first date, they introducing them to everybody. And I'm like, that's weird because this might not work out in your favor. Give it, 90 days. A minimum 90 days, only because 90 days I feel is safe, and then somebody's like, they'll show their true colors afterwards. But it's one of those things where I think 90 days is a safe number where it's like, all right, we here. We invested.
Even when 90 days is still like anything can happen, so it's like it's still a gray area with 90 days.
Yes, no, I agree. But at the same time, it's like this is the time you meet someone, and if somebody is hiding their person from you for a while, then there's something there. There's a reason why they're hiding them.
But you may not even know the person got a person.
Yeah, that too. I mean,
It could be like, nah, I'm chilling.
I'm sorry. Like, if I'm with somebody, if I'm talking to somebody and we're truly invested, this person's hanging out at my house. Listen, y'all got me here. Y'all got me here immediately. So I don't get blinders because y'all know at this point in my life, I'm a lover boy. I will. Yeah, I'm happy. If she make me happy, that's it. But you guys would probably recognize things that I didn't notice, red flags and shit like that.
No.
That's why it's like, all right, let me bring this person around. So again, if someone's dating your ex and they never bring them around, I'm in a relationship. Who the fuck you in a relationship with? Yeah. You ain't tell me. I don't know who this person is. It's been a year. It's been 2 years, and you still ain't tell me, or you still ain't bring them around the functions with the group.
Yeah.
If they don't bring them around the functions with the group, this person not real to me.
Well, in my case, the only reason why I didn't bring Ricky around is because of the previous situation.
Oh yeah, your previous situation was trash.
Yeah, and it was public, so I was like, I'm gonna take my time and wait and see.
You know, the next thing too, I just felt when she was telling me that I'm in a different age bracket.
That too.
You know,
that too.
I'm in a different age bracket, and like I said, growing up, the people that grow me, I didn't, like I was telling you earlier, I didn't grow up with people that was my age. I grew up with people that was like in their 40s, older than me, running the streets, So it's like, with me, even with my previous, situation, I already knew what I want. What I'm able to deal with and what I don't want to deal with. So this is what it is.
Hmm.
If we're gonna make it work, we're gonna make it work. If we're not, you go your way, I go my way. It's okay. Whatever happens.
In this day and age with the social media thing, people always want to post their person for validation. I don't necessarily agree with that because I feel like you should keep certain shit. I feel like you should keep most of your life private and
I agree.
let people assume stuff because fuck them at the end of the day. But some people search for that, like, yo, post me so I know it's real type shit.
Yeah.
It's like, bruh, come on.
So, but what happened? Okay, if we was in a day and age now, like how back in the days where there was
There's no social media,
no
nothing.
social media, what I was gonna do, I had to go out with you, so to give you validation when people see
I had
you.
to show you out. I had to show you out at cookouts, family functions, friend
Exactly.
functions, shit like that. Yeah, no, I agree.
So now with a social
I mean,
media,
I think that's still a valid thing though nowadays.
no,
Like,
it still is.
as much as we try to connect as day ones, as far as like us doing stuff together, it's like that's the perfect time to bring out your person. Yo, bring out the person you're dealing with. Like, cause if you're not gonna do that, then it's like, all right, the person's not valid, person's not real to me.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, I'm getting a wedding invite, bitch. Hold on, we hold the fuck on, bitch.
Who is this?
You did not bring her to any functions. I don't know who this person is. I don't trust her.
I was like,
I
it's
don't
funny
trust
because
him or
literally
her.
after Ricky met all y'all, he was always there. He was
Literally.
always around, yeah.
Cause
And
like,
everybody was like, I like Ricky. We like Ricky.
Cause I feel like it was after I met him that he was at everything.
Yeah. No, because the only time I was like, okay, that I know, and I told him, I was like, you have to come. There was Addie and Nikki's baby shower. I was like, you have to come because everyone's gonna be
Everybody's
there.
gonna be there.
So that's be the perfect time for you to meet everyone. Even though I think it was, who did you meet already? It was just Nerlise,
Waleem,
and my siblings. That was it. You didn't meet none of the other guys yet.
No.
Yeah. So.
Who the fuck this guy is?
And in fact, it was like,
Who the fuck
Kathy,
is
who's that? Kathy, who's that? I'm like, oh, and I was like, this is one guy, Kevin. He will push you. He's a lot.
'cause
He's a lot.
Listen, I was hearing shit through the rumor mill and nobody was telling me shit direct. I was sitting there like, oh, Kathy got a man?
Who is this guy? Has
they live
anybody
together?
met? And Nerly's like, I've been met him. You looked at Nerly's like, when?
Listen, if I don't meet them, something's a problem.
Like,
Something
what?
who-
How long he's been out? Nerly's like, he's been around for a minute now. Like, what?
why?
I don't meet him. He not real.
Why? He not real.
I
That's
gotta
it.
meet him. He not real.
I think even again, it comes back down to even if you're in a relationship or you got past an ex, you're dealing with an ex, you gotta introduce them to your friends. If you're not introducing them to your friends, then they're not a real person. And it's like, it's weird if we're all day ones and like somebody used to date that person, we all know that person. And then all of a sudden they break up. All right, cool, understandable. And then all of a sudden that person's dating somebody else in the group. It's like, was there an approval like that went through? Or something?
That was their approval that went through.
Like,
everybody signed off on this.
Who said
Who
this was
signed?
okay?
Who dated it? I need to know.
Yeah, like, because it's all about, I mean, there's situations that end on good terms.
Mm-hmm.
There are situations, but then there's the bad situation. My thing is, if there's 90% bad situations and it's like, oh man, so like, oh, fuck my chest. My chest. Like, because I'm just saying, like, if one of my homegirls end a situation with a terrible dude and then somebody else in the group decides to date that man, I'm gonna tell him to fuck off. I'm gonna tell him to fuck off. Like, no, you fucked her over. Get the fuck out of here. I'm never gonna approve. I don't care how happy she is. Fuck you.
Yeah, you're right.
Fuck you. Like, she could be the happiest. You could, again, that might be your person. But fuck off.
That might be your person, but he ain't our person.
No, he's not. You gotta remember. You dating everybody. You dating the whole team, the whole squad. At the end of the day, you dating the whole squad. So it's like, yeah, your ex, he was there for a minute. He or she fucked up, or y'all decided to end on good terms, and then that person decided, nah. I feel like there was like shit in the background. Y'all was talking. before the relationship ended.
That's what I said. It makes you question that
Question
person.
everything.
It could be on some situations where like, yo, your boy is this, you know, then he start consulting her, then that consulting turns into something later when she breaks up with your friend now. Now she's calling him now like, yo, I should have been broke up with him. Damn. What are you doing? Let's go get a drink. Let's go get a drink.
I think I was in one of my exes like a month later got with somebody else and I'm like, damn, okay, shit, like a month later, damn, okay, like.
Nah, that person been talking to her.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I feel like a month later, yes.
Unless she's that easy in the sense that she doesn't care and she put herself out there just to be easy, then, you know, then the game is on point. But a month later is, that's kind of like.
A month later, I'm like, what y'all was doing?
A month later, I'm like, bruh, I must be trash. I don't know what's going on. Like my life sucks. Cause like for a month later, for you to be with somebody else after we just broke up, I feel like you let that marinate. Let it marinate. You broke up. Have some free time by yourself.
Especially if it was like a very serious relationship.
Yeah, like let it marinate.
But some people do be in a space where they can't be alone.
They can't be alone. Oh my God. Let's talk about it. Can't be alone.
Her crotches was scratching her, so she had to get someone to play up in it.
Yeah, because I was by myself for a while. Not a while, but I was a good time frame before I met Ricky and I started dating. I was like, I'll take him serious.
I think it's okay. I take him. Excuse me. I'll take you serious.
I'll take you serious.
I remember when I met her dad.
Yeah.
How? I came to the house. Matter of fact, I think we was going away. We was going to Vegas. We was going on a Vegas trip. I'm like, damn. What's your dad gonna allow us to be in a room together? Are you serious? Like, I paid for my own room.
I was like, I'm a grown ass woman. Hell yeah, we're gonna be together.
I'm like, your sister's bringing her boyfriend too? What are they gonna say?
Like,
so I'm freaking out.
I told him like my parents are not like that. Like they're not gonna be pressing you in any type of way to make you feel uncomfortable.
So when
he was at the pool with us and everything, chilling.
I think one morning he went to Starbucks and he came. Is he okay? You want anything? I was like,
oh, he liked me.
I'm somewhere in the all right. So that happened. Right?
Yeah.
Then now he had his birthday. He had the birthday party for him.
Oh yeah, that's when everybody met Ricky.
Okay.
I had the birthday party.
So you again, he was like, oh, so you real.
Right? All right, cool. You know, had his birthday party, helped out.
That's when people started like, who's this guy? My uncle and my aunt came.
I got there late because I went back to the hotel, to go change. I don't know. I was running around, but I got there.
Yeah, you was helping us do stuff.
Then when I got there, so everyone looking at me like, who is this guy with the beard, with the hat on, with his dreads down his back, walking in? I'm like, all right, this is kind of like.
I was going to people like, yeah, this is my boyfriend Ricky. They was like, boyfriend. I was like, yeah, that's not Ian.
All right, so
boyfriend.
After that now. Where me and her dad is gonna get cool is when we went away for my birthday.
Mm-hmm.
We all went away.
Oh, the family.
And this was the first time I ever been away with a significant other's family.
Okay.
Like we went to Cancun. So now we're all together. We're all eating dinner together. I'm like, so I had to bring one of my good friends with me. So I'm like,
yeah. So you're not alone. Yeah. No, I get you.
Like, I don't know how I'm gonna do this, but I don't want to feel like, okay, yeah, But now, as from then till now, it's different.
Yeah.
Like, yo, what's good, Pops? What's going on, my brother? What's going on? Now it's different,
Yeah.
I'll text him and be like, yo, you good? I'm like, I'm good,
Do you feel like our parents, Haitian parents, would, like, say if your ex, like, you got you're no longer with the ex and they're with a friend, do you feel like your Haitian parents would be like, look at that relationship, be like, ain't that the person you was with before? Like,
My mom definitely.
They're like,
My mom like, you see, that's why I don't give you friends. Look what happened. I told you she was something wrong with her.
Yes,
I'm like, oh Lord.
yeah.
Definitely. My mom, especially my mom. My
Yeah.
dad probably be like, my dad don't be paying attention to people. He's like, he don't care.
yeah,
As long as you're not affecting nobody that's close to him,
yeah,
he don't care. He be like, if they not hurt you, I'm good. My mom, the person gonna come say hi to her, she gonna look at them up and down like, girl, don't come say hi to me.
Yeah.
You shady. She'll tell you, She like, what you doing?
straight putty.
She'll straight
And
up
that's
say,
how,
what you doing?
my thing is, that's how I feel like when it comes to my friends. If you you're an ex, you're done date. Listen, I'm sorry, I'm not talking to you. Like you're dead to me. I'll keep it cordial in some, but I will act like you don't exist personally. And some people hate me for that. I don't care. It's my nature. I'm sorry. You no longer with my friends, so I don't have to worry about you anymore. Like, you're not valid. You're not here. You're just an empty space.
So let me ask you a question.
Uh-huh.
How about if it was just someone you were just talking to? It wasn't that as serious, but you guys kicked it a couple of times. You guys messed around.
I mean,
And,
talking versus
We messed around. We went on a couple of dates, but we wasn't like in a relationship. But it was no title really.
yeah. It was just like, I was just kicking it.
Yeah.
People would just see you guys, hey, just no title. But now you guys stop talking.
I don't
But
think
someone
again.
else now,
Like for
one
me,
of your friends.
For me, if I ever got to that point, it like with somebody, it's like I wouldn't care as much personally. How about you guys? You're the married couple. Like, would it bother you if somebody you were used to talk to started dealing with your friend, and you guys never took it far?
I don't think I would care.
Like, you never took it that far. It was just like,
That happened to me already.
Yeah.
Now.
I feel like that happens to everybody. Like,
Yeah, definitely.
right.
yeah,
Definitely.
like, oh,
You
my boy's dealing with this girl. Like, there's probably two chicks that I dealt with,
Just you
and
saw your boys with.
like one of my boys dealt with, and it was nothing serious. And I talked to my boy like, yo, this was happening. Me and this person chopping it up, and we're going on dates. I mean, I tell my peoples.
Yeah.
I don't keep it to myself. That's the thing. I feel like you said, loyalty. That's my boy. If he tell me like, don't mess with her, I'm done.
Yeah.
Wash my hand. But he's like, if they're just like, yo, go ahead, do what you gotta
Like,
do.
yo, she cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Like,
Well,
we
yo,
didn't work out, but I
yeah.
can, she might be a good fit for
Yeah.
you. Yeah, that's different.
That's a
But
complete.
I feel like it depends on the seriousness of the relationship.
But there's a lot of situations like that too, where like, you was talking to someone and it just didn't work out, but you have a friend that's in that same charisma, and they'll be just compatible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it comes back down to you at the end of the day. Are you a jealous person?
And not only jealous, are you okay with the fact, especially if there was like intimacy that was involved? Are you okay with being intimate with that person, knowing that I was intimate with them?
Some people are gonna be like, you had your turn, now it's my turn.
You had your turn, it's now
my
my
turn.
turn. Excuse me. It
It also goes by the intention of the person. If they're being like shady about it, if they have good intentions and really trying to get to know the person, and it's not just on some like they're just trying to hit and be done, then it's like, if you're gonna date her and you're gonna be for real, then go ahead.
Yeah.
But then again,
No one
also if you
ever
try to
knows.
hit and do whatever, I don't care. I don't care, bro.
I mean, so also it's like, I feel like with friendships, I feel like there's an unwritten rule where it's like, we don't fuck with the other person's past. I feel like that's something. I feel like that's something, an unspoken. We don't need to talk about it, but it's already a
I feel
thing.
like especially if we're like close.
Yeah,
friends.
we're close friends.
Yeah.
My thing is, if we're an acquaintance, I don't give a fuck.
associated.
But if we're close, I feel like it's an unwritten rule that's just there. That's just like, hey.
So let me ask you a question now. Imagine your boy now, your baby mother. She's your baby mother, and
That's dead. If it's my baby mother, no. You shouldn't be talking to her.
baby mother.
Yeah, that's my baby mother.
Yeah.
And they have a kid together.
Wait, what? Wait,
What?
wait,
They shouldn't be dealing with each other.
So you Wait, what?
That's my baby mother, and there's a lot of situations I have.
I know exactly what you're
That's
talking
my
about.
baby mother, and then your friend that's why I had a baby with her too.
Yeah,
That's a lot.
that's a lot.
So how do
we
you
not
go-
friends?
Okay, how do you move forward with the kids?
We're not friends. I'll keep it cordial, but we're not friends
Yeah,
anymore.
that's a lot. That's a lot.
Like, you know that was my baby mother. You know I fuck with her. Why did you decide to fuck with her?
That's a
Because she
lot.
was easy or something? Like, what?
And then had a baby?
And then had a baby? Oh, no.
Yo, it
No.
happens.
No.
That's some movie shit.
Yeah.
It happens. Trust
You
me,
throw
it
the whole
happens.
thing away. Throw the whole thing. We're not friends. Because as my friend, you know who I dealt with, who I talked to you about in confidence. And it's like, you decide to be like, I mean, she's let me hit.
There you go.
They let me get in there. What? No, you should be saying no. Fuck that. That's my man's. Like, you his baby mom's. No,
I'm
keep it
going
moving.
to see you for life, bro.
Yeah.
Unless something happened tragically, but I'm gonna see you for
It
life.
happens. Trust me, it happens a lot.
I know it happens a lot, and that's disgusting. I'm sorry, and I feel like that's a whole nother topic. Choose your friends wisely.
That too.
Choose your friends wisely, because not every friend is about you. Some friends want to see you fail. Some friends want to be
Facts.
the reason you fail. Fuck them entirely. Because like, you got to choose the right people. And I feel like because of our day ones, like, we always get asked, like, people in the church say, how you guys still friends? Because we commit to being friends. There's a reason why we're still friends. We don't fuck each other over. That's some fuck over shit.
Yeah, 100%.
I'm not dealing with you. Like, we're not friends. You're not my boy, nothing. Don't hit me up. Nothing.
That's a lot.
It's a lot. That's oh
happens.
my God. That
Nobody
burned my-
going to the baby shower.
Yeah, that burned the fuck out my chest. We all have the same friends. Imagine we all have the same friends. You decide to impregnate my baby mom and deal with her. Who you think gonna pop up for you? And we have the same friend. We have the same friend circle. Fuck no. Fuck no. Like, you.
Not everybody side eyeing you like,
Yeah.
Okay,
can't trust you.
another situation.
Oh,
Imagine. No, same situation.
Mm-hmm.
Similar. Imagine, right, you got your baby mother, but you are in the military. You get deployed or you have to go.
Yeah.
Right?
Them motherfuckers be fucking like
Damn.
rabbits. They do. But they do though.
You get deployed, but your friend, your good friend,
It's taking care of your.
is holding down the fort for you, making sure, if they need anything.
They made a movie out of this.
I was about to say that. I feel like I've seen
They
that
made
in
a movie.
before.
They made a number of movies
You
out of
know.
this. Yeah.
A situation like that. What happens now?
That's some
And
lifetime
they start
shit.
messing with each other and they end up having a kid now. And you said it was okay. You didn't know about the kid, but you said it was okay,
That
he
they
can
fucked.
go with it.
And all,
He hold her down. So what do you do now? How do you move
again,
forward with the friendship?
same. Again, it's the same thing. It's the same. I feel like it's the same. I'm sorry, it's the same thing. It's like,
So that's back
you're my peoples. At the end of the day, I don't care how many times you see her on a regular. Keep your feelings to your fucking self. Go find you a different bitch. Go fuck with that bitch. Don't fuck with mine. I'm very all men are territorial, and women don't understand that. We are very territorial. Like, we don't get jealous. It's more of a
You fucking my bitch now. and
yeah,
it's a
like,
problem.
we invested our feelings into you. We invested everything into you. Not saying you're mine. It's more of a we're in this shit together. Don't be fucking with other
It's
people.
just simple.
Yeah,
I used to fuck her, and now you fucking my pussy,
yeah,
and I don't like it.
exactly. Like,
I don't like it.
that military shit is wild, because military shit, that does happen.
Yeah, a lot.
That happens so much. And you can look on TikTok or Instagram to see stories like it's just nuts. But again, you're dealing as friends. If you are my boy, you are my peoples. Don't deal with anybody that I've dealt with in my past.
How about if you got deployed, but the person that she ended up messing with was just an acquaintance, of you. She just seen no person once,
Okay.
and that's your friend. But you know how we have certain friends, they only come around for certain things, but they don't come around all the time.
And but not everybody knows them. Yeah, yeah.
Exactly.
Okay.
And she ended up messing with this person, and you find out later. How do you proceed with that now? That friendship.
My thing is, if she doesn't keep it secret from me, we can talk about it. I don't like cheating. Me personally, I leave. I leave when it's cheating. But the thing is, let's talk about it. Let's see what the fuck happened. Why? I want to understand why. I always want to understand why. Sometimes I don't want to understand why. Other times I do. And it's like, all right, tell me why you cheated. I want to understand why. But the whole military situation, they're all hornbags. They are. Like, if you read the stories, if you look up all the TikToks and shit, motherfuckers are hornbags. Like, say if you're on deployment for a year and a half, you're seeing the same fucking people all the time. Listen, I want somebody to cuddle with. Let's cuddle. If it turns into more, cool. It is what it is. Here's a plan B. I don't know. But like, they're all hornbags.
I know. My cousin told me a lot of stories.
It's messy out there. It's messy out there in the streets.
My cousin told me a lot of stories. Like, I remember, and it's crazy because I met up with him in Hawaii because he was on the his ship was the 76. His ship. So on the last leg of the deployment, I went to go visit him to ride from Hawaii to San Diego. And his good friend, till this day,
That happened to him?
it happened to him. And mind you, he's paying all the bills.
Yeah.
He's paying all the bills and making sure everything she's not working because, you know, when you're in the military, they make sure you're good.
Yeah, they make sure you're good, yeah.
Then to come back, you pregnant. The fuck? And you
If I come back and you're pregnant and it wasn't by me.
And mind you, they have a son together. And you come
See,
back
that's a lot.
and
You-
she's
you
pregnant.
talk- yeah.
What do you do now? Like, how do you move forward? Like, do I kick her out?
That's why I feel like everybody should get a prenup. Just get a prenup, just to get a prenup.
They were married?
They weren't married yet.
Yeah,
Oh,
everybody
they
should
weren't
just.
married yet.
They just had a child together.
Oh,
So they were in
okay,
a
then they're fine.
relationship. Oh.
They don't need a prenup. But at the same time, everybody should get a prenup just to get a prenup. But that no, I'm sorry. Again, and if it's by your friend, that's not your friend. At the end of the day, that's not your friend. If your friend decides to do anything with your significant other, that's not your friend.
Yeah, you don't know boundaries.
Yeah, don't know boundaries. Like, if you start to feel something for one of your boys or one of your girls' friends, remove yourself. Yeah, remove yourself. That's not hard. It's all about self-control. A lot of humans don't have self-control right now. We have so much stimulation because of social media that motherfuckers don't know self-control.
The person might say, you know what? Let me just hit it.
Yeah, hit it. Let me just hit it once real quick. Let's see, I ain't
Now
doing too
it's
much.
great. And you like, fuck.
Listen,
what do I do?
no, I've said no to women's a number of times, and I've got called gay because of it. Like, I will be on a date with a chick, and she's like, yo, we can take it back to my crib and handle some. Nah, I'm good. Are you gay? I'm not gay. I just don't know. Like, the fuck?
No.
You like,
Why can't I say no? And it's men get looked at because they say no. It's like a stigma. Oh, you're gay. You don't like me. You don't want my pussy. Oh, I definitely do. I definitely want you. I'll tear your ass up. But self-control. I want to stay my ass here. No. Let's just get to know each other. Let's take it slow.
but
There's so many times I wanted and go.
But sometimes, a lot of people are just looking for that.
Mm-hmm.
They just go on a date. I just want to get fucked, And I don't want nothing else after this. But
my thing is, be straightforward with it, though. I've had women that are straightforward, like,
I ain't looking for nothing. That's what I'm looking for.
I'm not looking for anything. I just want dick. And I'm like, oh,
okay.
Okay, you ain't bad. I mean,
Wow.
If I feel like I'm in a mood, all right. But if I'm not, I'm like, oh shit, my bad, boss. I'm not the one right now. I'm not the one today. I'm not in that phase.
Not today, boo.
Not in
Yeah,
that head capacity right
yeah.
now.
I just wanted somebody to go out with to go try this spot. That's why I said if I'm going on a date, we're going on a date to a spot that's on my list of places I want to go to.
Yeah.
So I have somebody to like, I like experiencing things with other people. Experiencing things alone are cool, but experiencing it with other people just to be like, all right, I like it, you don't like it. All right, why didn't you like it? I want to understand. Or we both don't like it. Let's talk about it. Let's discuss it.
Yeah.
That's a whole another conversation piece. So it's like, it's there. And when I tell you, listen, women get mad when you tell them no.
Mm-hmm.
When you tell them no for something,
You don't want to fuck me?
yo, yeah.
Seriously? I got no pain.
And I've had, and it's funny because like,
You'd be surprised.
there's only two times where it's like, two chicks that like dealt with my friends, and like they were in relationships, and they're just like, and we're kicking it, we're having drinks. Like it's not like I met up with them, like they were out somewhere that I was out at.
Oh, you saw them?
Yeah, you know me, I'm friendly. I'm like, yo, drinks on me, da 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 da.
Yeah.
Yo, Kev, let's take it back. Take it back where? Yeah, nah. No, you dated my friend.
I'm good.
I'm good. You're fine as fuck.
But
Self-control.
I'm a pass.
Yeah, that's it. And keep it fucking pushing.
And loyalty as well.
Cause my thing is, if I was to take you down, I'm gonna tell my peoples right after. Like, yo, bro, I took that person out.
What happens now if you're away now?
On vacation? Same energy. Same fucking energy. Because fuck that shit. Like, I don't know. In this day and age, people don't give a fuck.
Mm-hmm.
They really don't. They just do whatever. Nah. Mm-mm. I'm sorry. If you're an ex of my friend, and I've had that happen twice, where it's like you're an ex of my friend, and you just like, you're pushing up on me, and I'm like, stop. Like, this ain't going nowhere. Like, I can tell where you want this to go. I don't mind flirting, but that is it. That's as far as it's going. I'm not doing anything else with you. And because immediately after this, I'm telling my person, my boy or my girl, like, I'm just telling them, like, yo, your was trying to hit up on me, like, here you go.
So what happens if your homegirl is a lesbian? She has a girl.
Still doing the same thing. I've taken down some lesbians. Like, it's the same thing.
They ain't lesbian.
I mean, yeah, they're bi. They're bi at this point. But again,
No.
at the same time, I'm sorry. I gotta talk to my people. So back to the initial thing, like, so for you two, right now, you guys have been married officially
A year.
a year.
No, you seen 3 years.
A year.
A year.
Oh, I
1
thought you
year.
said 3 years. I'm like, damn, did I miss something?
Yeah, right.
So if one of your friends, close friends, decides, hey, I want to talk to your ex, what are you both gonna say?
No way.
For me, I'm gonna be like, do you, but just know you're gonna have repercussions of what you do.
And that's the thing, people don't think about repercussions.
There's gonna be repercussions.
Yeah, like they're dating your ex and then maybe they get married.
I might be like, I don't care, but I know the friend group ain't gonna be with it, and I don't even have to do nothing.
Yeah,
They'll do the part that I need.
Listen,
you want it from me.
Mm-hmm.
The reaction you want from me, you ain't gonna get, but you're gonna get it from everybody else.
Yep, I agree 100%. I think, but you know,
And I'm gonna be like, you came to me to ask for my blessing or something?
Yeah.
I think
Girl, I'm not giving
I
this
think
to you.
someone that's an acquaintance of me would still do it. Because they know that, like, he my friend, but he really not my friend. So it's like, I don't give a fuck. Like,
and that's the thing. Is that
that's a piece of pussy. So
no, that's the thing. If they're your acquaintance, who can? I'm talking about your friend.
Yeah, but it still hurts too. If that's just acquaintance because of the situation that you have with the person. So you're gonna still feel away like, you know, that person kind of dead to me, but you know some of the situation, but you don't know the full situation. I would still feel away because you know, like, yo, You already know what happened with that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's just like, to them, it's like,
it is what it is.
go
They don't
dig
care.
off our hole.
Yeah, I mean, so as far as this episode goes, what do you guys want to leave people with on this specific topic, as far as like the exes and your friendships and shit like that?
Well, my take, if that's the route you want to go, just know there's gonna be repercussions, and also just know the friendship is not gonna be the same.
Yes, that friendship over. That friendship, I'm sorry, that friendship over for me. Like, if you decide to date my ex, that friendship over. Just don't come over here no more. Don't text me, don't call
And
me.
it's funny because a lot of people would be like, I don't care. But it's like,
No.
you would care
No,
to an
you
extent,
care.
especially if you know the situation
Mhm.
or you know what you've been through with that ex. Now, if it was somebody that is like an ex that was like years ago that I don't take serious, or it was
Yeah.
like, I don't care. But if it's like someone that you knew for a fact, like, yo, I went through some shit with that person,
Mhm.
and then you're going to come to me and be like, oh, I want to date them. Go ahead. Go do that. But just know our friend group is not going to approve. And you're definitely going to you're going to get a lot of backlash from it.
Yes, I 100% agree.
And I already know the friend group gonna come to me like, you didn't say nothing. You don't feel no way. I'm like, that's what she want. Let her do her.
Yeah.
Hopefully he don't do her like he did me. And if that's the case,
At the
then
end of the day, this is what it is. Like, that's what you want to do. Go ahead and make God go with you.
Yeah.
Like, that's what it's gonna boil down to. Is at the end of the day, you can't stop someone on what they feel.
Yeah.
and what
If
they
you
want
feel
to
like
do.
that's your person, go.
yeah. But just know the friendship is not gonna be the same.
Agreed. Agreed 100%. But that is all for this episode. You guys can find me on all social media platforms at Random Guy Kev and my website at randomguykev.com. Don't forget to check in, and I will catch you guys on the next one. Bye.
Peace.
Later.